So everybody, how about a nice round of applause for Bailey, please? All right, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. All right, we are going to be cutting the cake at this time, so everybody just direct your attention over to the cake.
Hi everybody, Donnie Collins here at Big Time Events DJ. Today we are looking at a video of an event that I had this past weekend in Vidalia, Georgia at the Brice House event venue. This is one of my favorite venues. First of all, they've got an excellent coordinator. That's Miss Pete. So Miss Pete, if you're watching, hello, so great to work with you. Some other things that I love about the venue, being a DJ, I have to load in gear, and the load in for this venue is really, really good. I can pull up right next to the tent here, roll all the way on the smooth surface and get in very easily. And the ceremony setup is also really nice as well. They've got a great lawn out in front of the venue, and it's really, really good. As you can see here at the reception, it's inside a white tent, which is really good for lighting. The lights really stand out a lot. They're really vibrant against the white background. And that's a really good thing about this venue as well. I had a really good group this night for this event. The bride and groom had a really good playlist put together for their request. And the guests also requested really good songs as well. And they were very energetic. They were fun. They wanted to dance. And that helps to make for a great evening.
All right, ladies, make some noise if you're ready. All right, we're going to do this on the count of 3. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so that was the bouquet toss. They did really like 80s stuff and some 70s stuff as well. I did a lot of ABBA this evening, and did some Queen, did some Bruce Springsteen. And what's really good about that is that that's not what I typically do for a lot of receptions. So that was extremely refreshing for me to play some really different stuff from what I do at, some other events. Other events are great, but just having something different is really nice too. Also had a pretty varied age group here. A lot of folks were in their 20s. And then we had like the parents of those people in their age group, like probably late 50s, maybe getting into the 60s a little bit as well. So the music selection was really, really wide. As you can see on this one, they did love to sing along as well. I did sort of anticipate this, so I was really happy to get a great video shot of that part of Bohemian Rhapsody. A little bit of dancing there myself. They did request some songs that were new to me, which was also really good. I personally like to take requests from guests. I don't necessarily play every request that I get from guests because some might not be a great fit for the celebration, but a lot of them are, and they can be really, really great. Toss back to the 80s on that one, some Van Halen. Nice to play something like that at a reception. And then, of course, you had your classic sing-alongs like Sweet Caroline. And that went over really well. This is one of those that's really good to close with, and I do talk out on this frequently.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Bailey and Ryan. All right, everybody, we're going to be having an exit right out in the front, so we need everybody to make your way out towards the front. They're going to be doing an exit. We love you all. Thank you so much for being here for this celebration.
One of the guests was shouting, one more song, which was fine. You'd much rather them do that than, okay, yeah, it's time to go, let's go. So this was a shot of my setup after they did the departure out in the front, but they did come back. We went until about 10:30, which was the noise ordinance for the neighborhood. So we did have to draw things down completely by 10:30.
Once again, congratulations to Bailey and Riley. Thank you so much for being part.
All right, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.